Thanks for staying for sports. And on Saturday, the inaugural girls wrestling season came to a close with the state tournament in Lockwood, a historic day for all players, coaches, and fans as 11 individual state champions were crowned. Great Falls freshman Kaylin Taylor got the afternoon started with her win by pinfall over Shepherd's Leanne Hawk. Taylor was the only representative from Great Falls, and the win capped off an undefeated season. Quickest match of the day was at 120 pounds. Park High's Jessica Gubler pins her opponent just 30 seconds into the contest to secure a state championship for the sophomore. First winner from Class C was Valere Skylar Connolly. Senior gets the pin and takes home the state title at 132. At 138, another champ from Class C, Cutbank's Mariah Wall, did what she's done all tournament, pin her opponents. This was her fourth of the tournament. Wall's performance gave her not just a state title, but also the Quick Pin Award.
A lot of the smaller schools like Class B and C, they have been wrestling guys and they have been continuing with wrestling, so we put our work in.
Awesome moment at 145 as Bozeman Gallatin junior Lily Schultz pinfalls Kalispell Flathead's Aaliyah Derlaka. Schultz becomes the first state champion from Bozeman Gallatin.
It means a lot, creating history for my school and hoping other people can look up to me and just be just as successful.
Billings seniors Kendall Tucker, another freshman, is your state champ at 152 as she gets the win by pinfall.
It's really awesome to have the first girls state and then to place in the first girls state. That's awesome.
The 170-pound class would go the distance. Baker Sophia Dolan takes a close 11-10 decision over Butte's Hayla Hoffman, a senior from Baker. This was Dolan's first year in wrestling.
It was really rewarding, and all the hard work that we did paid off. It really paid off. I appreciate everyone that helped me get here too.
The day ended with the heavyweights. Amistay Foster and Callie Hood also going the distance. Florence Carlton's Foster would take the decision 5-3 for the final medal of the day.
Just overall, all the girls, this is a very important event. I'm just very happy to be the first face of the heavyweight state champion.
That match ended with a quick embrace from the two competitors, the latest symbol of camaraderie on display all weekend long in Lockwood.
She was here last year. She was wrestling boys also. We're all working towards the same goal, and they're just as equally qualified for this.
Kalispell Flathead won the first team title with 142 points. They beat second place Billings Senior by 7, and Cascade of Class C came in third. District basketball tournaments wrapping up all across the Treasure State this weekend, and in Missoula, despite an improbable journey throughout the regular season, the Valley Christian boys secured themselves a district title. SWX Montana's Muhammad Ahmad was there, and he explains how the Eagles accomplished quite the turnaround.
Well, after just 6 regular season victories last year, the Valley Christian boys winning a district title sounded impossible, let alone a tournament game. But instead, the Eagles are your District 13C champs, following a 48-39 victory over Phillipsburg.
The Prospectors kept it a neck-and-neck game from the opening tip, but that's before Valley Christian pulled ahead on a late run in the last 2 minutes of the game to secure the title. Riley Reimer led the Eagles with a 13-point, 11-rebound double-double. Now, the Eagles hadn't won a tournament game in 4 years entering districts, so instead, Valley Christian heads into the Western Divisionals with the number 1 seed secured.
Coach gave us the number 23, and 23 is the number of years that it's been since our team has gone to state. And so that was our number that we kept in our mind. 23 years since we've gone to state. And so that's the goal we've kept in mind.
We're here. I mean, it's amazing to get to this point, but they deserve it. They've worked really, really hard.
In the college ranks over in Bozeman, the Montana State women picked up another Big Sky win on Saturday with a thrilling 88-80 overtime win over Idaho State. Madison Jackson had a career-high 20 points in the Bobcats' overtime win at Worthington Arena. Cats bounced back from the Bengals snapping their 8-game winning streak on Thursday. Tori Martell also put up 20 in Saturday's matchup, and she beat the buzzer to tie the game up at 72. That would be the shot that took it into overtime.
I just wanted to get that 0.6 seconds over so we could go into overtime. But no, it was very exciting. All my teammates were obviously very excited, and that just is like a fun atmosphere to play in.
And Martell was impressive in overtime as well. She scored 12 of the 19 points scored by the Bobcats in that OT period. They'll be back against Idaho later this week. Meanwhile, in Missoula, the Griz men were looking for a bounce-back win against Eastern Washington. Instead, they would fall once again to the Eagles by the exact same score, 90-76. Eastern Washington opened the game with a 19-5 run, and they led by as much as 29 in the second half. The Eagles out-rebounded the Griz 37-31. They limited Montana to 37% shooting in the first half, putting the Griz in a hole they just couldn't dig themselves out of.
With such a young group, you just want to get to where you have a consistent approach to every game. And we're not there right now, and we hope to get there by Thursday.
Finally, it's time for the SWX Hit Play of the Week.
The SWX Hit Play of the Week is brought to you by American Auto Body.
Fromberg hosting Roberts. Final seconds. Joe Allen, are you kidding me? Knocks down the buzzer-beating three as the Rockets win their first game of the season. Joe Allen with the SWX Hit Play of the Week. What a shot from that game in Fromberg. And for those of you in Billings, we may have a shot that's even better than that one coming up in the Super 8 Plays of the Week on Monday. Just a little tease for you there. But that is your check on sports. We're right back after this.